Hey guys, Mr. Beast here. No, I'm kidding you. We're back at it again, guys. It is, of course, great news, everybody. GTA 6 Trailer 2 coming right at us this morning. I've been holding off on watching it. Um, you won't hear the audio on your end, guys, because I'm assuming this is going to have some copyrighted music that I cannot play, thanks to the copyright ID. So instead, we have the captions turned on. I'm sorry, guys, we ain't got that fancy streamer software where it just deletes the music but keeps the voice audio. So instead, like I said, it'll be muted on your end. I'll be hearing it on my end, and we'll go over the trailer details, checking it out, and then we'll also take a little look at the screenshots that Rockstar released along with the trailer for a little additional analysis. Me and Michael banter back and forth about what we think we're looking at. Mike, please proceed, sir. All right. May contain content inappropriate for children. Yeah, no shit. It's GTA, bro. Wow. Whoa, that looks good. Jesus. Jesus. Bro is jacked. Holy shit. Wow, this looks good. Real time reflections on that glass there. Holy shit. Damn. Ooh. And tonight. Everybody laughing tonight. All right, get some beer. Sounds good. Like some police activity. Lucia Caminos. Okay. Jason Duvall. All right. Well, we got full names now, guys. I was right about. Oh, damn. I was right about the music. It. Ryan's Marine. Damn. Got a whole bakery back there. Wow. This just looks so freaking real. This is kind of nuts, guys. Whew, that explosion looks real. Oh man. Phil's? Bro looks like Phil Cassidy from Vice City. I don't know, maybe that's his kid, because he got his arm blown off in Vice City Stories, I think. Or was it Vice City? I can't remember. I remember he got his arm blown off, so I think that's him unless they got prosthetics. Wow. I May 26, 2026 cannot come fast enough, guys. Oh my god. That looks pretty dang good. So here's the website. Let's check out some of these screenshots. Let's check out that first bit of text. I did take a look at this because I had to take a look at a little something, but screenshots is one thing. Video is different. So, right, coming May 26th. Okay, Vice City, USA. Jason and Lucia have always known the deck is stacked against them, but when an easy score goes wrong, they find themselves on the darkest side of the sunniest place in America. In the middle of a criminal conspiracy stretching across the state of Leonida, forced to rely on each other more than ever if they want to make it out alive. Okay. Yeah, this is impressive. Damn. All right. Jason Duvall. Jason wants an easy life, but things just keep getting harder. Jason grew up around grifters and crooks. After a stint in the army, took to trying to shake off his troubled teens. Okay, so we got a veteran character. That's a first for GTA. Well, apart from Nico, I guess. He found himself in the Keys doing what he knows best, working for the local drug runners. It might be time to try something new. Okay, let's see. Okay. So first off, I'm already seeing different hairstyles from each of these pictures and different like facial hair combos. So I'm guessing we're getting the same kind of thing we were getting in Red Dead, where your hair is going to grow out, or you can cut it or whatever. That's just my guess from looking at these. I figured they'd probably bring something like that back. I guess it is kind of a staple for modern games. All right, so let's keep going down. What are you thinking so far, Mike? Yeah, that's fair. Sorry, guys. We've been working on audio issues. You might be able to hear Mike. You might not be able to hear him. If not, I'm not crazy. I'm just talking to Mike and it's not picking it up. But hey, it happens. Mhm. No, you're good. So while we're
All right.
while we're looking at this picture,
Yeah,
huh?
it looks really good though, Riley. So they should be able to
Yeah.
hear me.
Look at that individual. Look at you can kind of see those individual hairs on his head. Like you're seeing the pores on his skin. You can see the veins under his arms. Look at his upper bicep. Like that's impressive. Like you can
It's
even see
incredible.
the fuzziness texture of that shirt. You know how some shirts get kind of that fuzzy texture? Like you can even see that. That's impressive. That's almost unbelievable.
Yeah, and it's all running on PS5.
Yeah. It's not even like it's running on a custom PC like a lot of games used to do when they preview games would run it on some custom crazy built PC rig. So wow. All right, let's see what else they got. Meet Lucia. Meeting Lucia could be the best or worst thing to ever happen to him. Jason knows how he'd like it to turn out, but right now it's hard to tell. Yeah, wow. Like that lighting is wild. Like you see that where the shadow bounce? Like that's impressive. That tree texture looks really good too. Oh wow. Look, you can see the individual hairs on his arm. You can see like you can see those indents. I mean, the gun looks perfectly modeled. It's impressive. Okay, okay. So dumb thing, but Jason looks exactly like Ryan Gosling right here, like 100% Ryan Gosling, kind of like the movie The Place Beyond the Pines. Like very kind of funny enough, kind of similar Bonnie and Clyde story. So you know, ironic, but who knows? Who knows? All right, what else do we got? Now here's Lucia. Lucia Caminos. Lucia's father taught her to fight as soon as she could walk. I don't know if that's the best thing for a person to teach their kid as soon as they can walk, but okay. Life has been coming at her swinging ever since. Fighting for her family landed her in the Leonida Penitentiary. Pure luck got her out. Lucy has learned her lesson. Only smart moves from here on. From here. Okay. God. So I'm thinking we might get the Fight Club stuff back. Maybe. But I mean, look at that. Wow. Okay. You see the way the red texture on that drink? Um, like the red light comes through, hits the ground there. That's pretty wild. I mean, there's that reflection in her glasses. It's like, wow, that's pretty impressive. Okay, different hairstyle on her, so I assume we're gonna have different hairstyle options for both the characters. I guess that should go without saying, but who knows, you know? More than anything, Lucia wants the good life her mom has dreamed of since their days in Liberty City. But instead of half-baked fantasies, Lucia is prepared to take matters into her own hands. Okay, so when she was a kid in Liberty City, so she was probably there around the time when Nico was running roughshod. So I don't know, maybe we'll see Nico somehow crop up in the story, and maybe a passing mention or something. One can only hope. The only thing that matters is who you know and what you got. That's pretty true. Okay, a life with Jason could be her way out. Fresh out of prison and ready to change the odds in her favor, Lucia is committed to the plan, or to her plan, no matter what it takes. Right? Oh, there's that dress again, that gold dress from the trailer. Damn. Okay. Looks like we're gonna have multiple weapons in each category again now, so that should be cool. Nice bike. Cool, more art. Both got their Vans on. Only in Leonardo, when the sun fades, the neon glows, and everyone has something to gain and more to lose. Okay. Cal Hampton. What if everything on the internet was true? Jason's friend and fellow associate of Brian's, Cal feels safest hanging at home, snooping on Coast Guard comms with a few beers and some private browser tabs open. Bro looks like me for real. I'm not gonna lie. This is me in like another 5 or 6 years, 100%. I'm gonna end up looking like this. 100%. All right. Okay. Bro, that one screenshot where he has the bucket hat on, he straight up looks like Stavros Hyokas, the stand-up guy. He looks a lot like him there. That's kind of funny. What does it shirt say? Violence is good. Violence is cool thanks video games. Okay. That's actually a funny shirt. I kind of like that shirt. Looks like they got either. Oh, okay. I don't know why I thought those were bowling ball bags. I was like, I guess maybe bowling's back, but I think those are just gym bags. And looks like they're leaving Brian's, so they're probably leaving with drugs or cash or something else. Who knows? Let's see. Well, there's the drugs. There are way too many birds flying around in perfect formation. Okay, maybe I don't want to even consider being compared to this guy. I like that shirt though. I did have long hair like that for a while, so. Okay, so I think we're gonna get Pool again. I'm hoping, man. I'm hoping. Huh. Man, the psychopaths are in charge. Get used to it. Cal is at the low tide of America and happy there. Casual paranoia loves company, but his friend Jason has bigger plans. Okay. Visit Leonida. Tour a few of the must-see destinations across the Sunshine State. All right. Wow. God dang. Everything in excess. We're a long way from the 80s, but Vice City is still the sun and fun capital of America. The glamour, hustle, and greed of America captured in a single city. Each neighborhood has something to offer, from pastel Art Deco hotels and the bright white sands of Ocean Beach to the bustling pan- panderias of Little Cuba and the bootleg brands of the Tishawaka Flea Market out to the VC port, the cruise ship capital of the world. Okay. Dang. Okay. Wow. I'm betting you that's like Ocean. I bet you that's like Vice Beach. Like from Vice City, remember where all the hotels were? I bet. All right, the Vice City sign, very similar to what we used to see in Bad Boys. They had that Miami sign, but fun fact, it's not actually a real sign in Miami. But most of you probably already knew that. All right. Holy shit. Jesus, look at how far away those buildings are in the foreground there, or in the background. Like you can see those buildings all the way up near the top, and it's just like, whoa, that's a lot of draw distance. And look at the clouds. Look at everything. It's so detailed. Like you could easily show this to somebody 5 or 6 years ago. They're gonna say this is a real photograph because it feels that close. Like it's damn close. All right, what else we got? Okay, we got a grill, got a knockoff Rolex there. Cool. Jesus, they love showing you some ass news. Hey, ain't no complaint out of me. But damn, yeah, yeah, that sounds about right for Miami. People dancing on police cars and stuff. Yeah, sounds about right. Yeah, wow. Look at those textures, man. Very good textures. Moving on. Wow. Look at that. That is just, I mean, that draw distance is wild. That lighting is just, like I said, this looks like a real picture. Like, let's be honest. Okay. This must be, wow. Even getting like those dudes riding dirt bikes on the street and stuff. Wow. Really does look, and it really just looks real, man. Looks like dogs are back. Hmm. All right. Is that everything? Was there anything down? That's everything? Okay. Let's just. Oh, there is more? Oh, okay. 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 Booby Ike. I don't know about that name, but okay. It's all about heart and the Jack of Hearts. Booby is a local Vice City legend and acts like it. One of the few to transform his time in the streets into a legitimate empire, spanning real estate, a strip club, and a recording studio. Booby's all smiles until it's time to talk business. Or look like Rick Ross, kinda. All right, let's see. Yeah, bro kind of looks like a younger Rick Ross, or even like Ice Cube's kid, kinda, because he got that kind of same kind of like facial feature kind of look that Ice Cube had when he was younger with the mole on his cheek. But he's got some gold teeth, double cupping. You know how we do. All right. The club money will pay for the studio, and the drug money pay for it all. Eh, About usually how it goes. Okay, but why your phone look like it's like 10 years old, bro? That looks like an iPhone 6. Does it not?
Like an X or something.
Yeah, maybe. It's definitely an older one with the little tiny cameras. I don't know. Shit, man, they got everything in this trailer or in this these screenshots. Uh, Top quality cuts. Booby might seem like he's just out for himself, but his partnership with young aspiring music mogul Drake Juan for Only Raw Records that he's most invested in. Now they just need a hit. Well, that would probably help. The Leonida Keys. So we're doing we got the Florida Keys now. Well, Leonida Keys, but you guys get the idea. Gateway to Paradise. The dress code is casual, the bars are loaded. Life in this tropical archipelago isn't flashy, but it's easy. Get your buzz on, pull up a deck chair, but look out. You are right on the doorstep of some of the most beautiful and dangerous waters in all of America. Yeah, sounds about right. All right. Wow. So that's the same, I think that's the same bridge we saw in trailer one, no? Doesn't it look like that?
I don't remember. I don't think
I
so.
think it, I think, you might be right. I might be thinking, it looks similar, but I could be wrong. Looks like we got seaplanes coming back. That should be cool. All right. Look at that distance. Look at you can kind of see the city in the distance. That's pretty impressive. All right. Yep, that sounds like typical Florida. An iguana, somebody on a hover round, some people screwing around on that statue over there. Chip's Body Shop. Well, yeah, looks good. Rusty Anchor. All right. I'm into it, guys. It's dude, like it just feels so. The variety of NPCs is really impressive. That's what's kind of shocking me the most, honestly, is there's so many NPCs and they all look different. They all look unique, like real people, and that's easier said than done. Okay, wow. I haven't seen this one. This looks real. Like, I know I've been saying that a lot, but like this, that's impressive. That actually looks real. All right, a little boat party time. Sounds good to me. I like a little boat party myself. Hmm, look at that water. That's wild. All right, on the move. Now we got Mr. Draquan Priest, Only Raw Records. Draquan was always more of a hustler than a gangster. Sounds like most rappers these days. Even when he was dealing on the streets to make ends meet, breaking into music was the goal. Yeah, I think that's most folks that are hustling on the street. They want to break in and go mainstream, get out of the game. That's what you want to do if you want to stay alive, at least. Ah, okay. Okay. I'm trying to figure out who he kind of reminds me of. I can't put my finger on it. He reminds me of some rapper, but I can't think of who. I don't know. All right, looks like we got. So I'm guessing the Manatees are the stand-in for the Miami Dolphins. That's pretty, pretty much from what I can tell. Dancers are like my A&Rs. If the record's a hit, DJ is going to be spinning it. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, the Manatees must be like the Vice City Manatees must be like the football team. That's cool. This is it's almost a little unnerving how real this looks. You're with the label now. Now that he's signed the real now that he's signed the real dimes, Draquan's looked at days of booking acts in Booby's club. Booby's I keep saying Booby's strip club might be numbered as he sets his sight on the Vice City scene. Okay. Grass Rivers. Welcome to the wetlands, the untamable jewel of Leonidas' crown. You never know what lies beneath the surface of this primordial expanse. The gators may be the most famous attraction, but there are far deadlier predators and weird discoveries among the mangroves. All right. Oh, please, please tell me we get to hunt freaking alligators. Please tell me we get to hunt alligators. I really want to do that. That's actually would be sick. Okay, kind of a mixture of swamps of Florida and like a little bit of slight Louisiana bit of feel to it, like the slightest bit. Looks cool though. Oh man, I think we are gonna get to hunt alligators. That should be cool. Don't know about just driving your trucks into the swamp. That probably wouldn't be the best idea. I imagine. I don't think we could just do that very efficiently, but whatever. Looks good though. Right? The real dimes. Viral videos, viral hooks. Baylux and Roxy, aka Real Dimes, have been friends since high school. Girls with the savvy to turn their time shaking down local dealers into cold, hard cash via spicy rap tracks and a relentless social media presence. There should be some fun characters, maybe a little out there, a little goofy, a little wild, a little crazy. I'm down for that. That's my only thing is I just want fun characters. All right, could be interesting, could be a little goofy. All right. They look really impressive. Like this, like all my dimes in this club, meet my twin, make it a duh. Okay, I don't really understand that, but all right. Those shoes are just absolutely ruining that car's hood. I really hope that's their car, not just some random person's car. But damn, this really does look good. I'm really kind of impressed with this. Like straight up, I know I'm not saying a lot, but there's not a lot for me to say. It's good. One hit away from fame, an early hit single with a local rapper, Downplay. I assume that's Downplay. Took Real Dimes to new heights. Now, after 5 years and a whole lot of trouble, they're signed to Only Raw Records, hoping lightning can strike twice. Okay, we'll pick it up type of story. I like it. I like it. Fort Gellhorn. All right, let's check it out. Live Hard. This is Leonidas' Forgotten Coast. Cheap motels, shut down attractions, and empty strip malls won't bring the tourists back. There's a new economy in this once popular vacation spot. It's fueled by malt liquor, painkillers, and truck stop energy drinks. Jump on a dirt bike and hold on to your wallet. All right, all right. That sounds like my kind of town. Maybe not. It's a pretty seedy looking motel. A little seedier than even I like. All right. Yep, definitely a lot seedier than I like. Yeah, definitely wouldn't want to go to Port Gellhorn in real life. Definitely not. All right, maybe be okay. New girls, new food, open all night, hiring dancers. All right, well, y'all ever had a strip club buffet before? They're supposed to be pretty good, from what I've heard. Maybe they are, maybe they aren't. Damn, this is this is just freaking incredible, guys. Like I know I keep saying it over and over, but I'm kind of speechless. It's just dang. I mean, look, the car is like dirty with spots of like what looks like bugs, I assume. Like, man, it's just kind of crazy, guys. No shot. It's just kind of crazy. All right, let's see what else we got. Raul Batista. Experience counts. Confidence, charm, and cunning. Raul's a seasoned bank robber, always on the hunt for talent, ready to take the risks that bring the biggest rewards. Well, that's fair. He kind of looks like Dutch, like a little bit, like slightly. Am I crazy? Do you see that, Mike?
No, he looks like Dutch. Dutch has got a plan.
Raul's got a plan, I guess. That's hmm, all right. Keeps. Well, shit, he must be doing well for himself if he's on a freaking yacht. And little quickie for you guys. You see those bridges that go? I hopefully those bridges are not scripted and just during normal gameplay they'll just go up and down. I think that'd be pretty cool. I think at least. Okay. This looks like that shot from the robbery in the trailer. Because look at what Lucia's wearing. That's the same outfit she had on with the skull mask and everything. Life is full of surprises, my friends. I think we'd all be wise to remember that. Yeah, it seems like a fair thing to say. All right. Nice car, lots of money. Good. Yep. Not a lot for me to say. The professional adapts. Raul's recklessness rise, raises the stakes with every score. Sooner or later, his crew will have to double down or pull their chips from the table. Yeah, it's usually how it goes. Ambrosia. I guess this is like the industrial park. All right. Keeping Leonidas sweet. Battle for the health and wealth of Leonida begins here. In the heart of Leonida, American industry and old school values still reign supreme, whatever the cost. The Allied Crystal Sugar Refinery provides jobs, while the local biker game provides almost everything else. Yeah, sounds like a that type of town. All right. Damn. Yeah, looks like a small little industrial town to me. Alright, so hopefully this means we're going to get our first revolvers in this. This looks good. This looks really good, actually. I have to be honest with you. Guess that's going to be the new motorcycle gang. Okay, some fire. They're burning the fields, which means my guess is the season for growing's over. They do that sometimes up here in Idaho. They burn the fields after the crop season. I don't know much about it, but I know it happens, so I guess they're doing the same thing here. I don't know if that's sugar cane or something else. I don't know if you do that with sugar cane, but I assume you do. All right, let's see what else do we got. Well, Jason's looking a little more scraggly this time, but he's driving a nice car. Guess you got to keep that car clean. All right, what else we got? Ryan Hayter. Nothing better than a mudslide at sunset. Ryan's a classic drug runner from the golden age of smuggling in the Keys. Still moving product through his boatyard with his third wife, Lori, Ryan's been around long enough to let others do his dirty work. It's probably a smart way to live. Not a bad idea at all. All right, let's see what else we got. All right, looks like he's chastising Jason for something relating to some kind of drug shipment. Here he is hanging out in his truck while Jason drives. Okay. Hauled so much grass that plane. Yeah, I hauled so much grass in that plane I could make the state of Leonida levitate. Hmm, interesting. Definitely an old school guy. Let's say I'm trying to read his shirt. What does that say? Kenny something? Wonder if that's supposed to be Kenny Loggins or Kenny Rogers or something. Who knows? That must be his wife. Not bad. Giving Jason a gun, so something's going on. Okay. I think we're going to get multiple models of guns in this because I'm seeing multiple different types of pistols, rifles. Looks like a Leonida beach bum moves like a great white shark. Brian's letting Jason live rent free at one of his properties so long as he helps with the local shakedowns and stops by for Lori's sangria once in a while. Sounds pretty fair to me. Mount Calaga National Park. So I guess this is going to be like the wilderness area. Kind of one of the interiors. Wild country. So we're finally getting some countryside GTA game, guys. I'm pretty excited for that, actually. Room to breathe on the state's northern fringes. A national landmark up against the state's northern border, Mount Calaga offers prime hunting, fishing, and off-roading trails in the lush surrounding backwoods. Hillbilly mystics and paranoid radicals live far from the prying eyes of the government. So I think we're going to get to hunt and fish again this time, guys. So that should be cool. See what pictures they got for us. All right, some dirt bike riding. That sounds like fun to me. Love me some off-roading. Helicopter. Looks like it says they're reporting the right news. I assume that's Weasel News or something, maybe. Well, yep. Looks like we definitely get the ability to hunt. That should be fun. I'm down for that. Looks like we got that biker gang again out there doing their thing. Wow, that looks Bro, that looks like levels. Like, do you remember Uncharted 4's like cutscenes and how good they looked?
Yeah, yeah, it
That
does.
that that looks like those, but like 5 times better. And those were impressive.
It's like Uncharted 4 levels of fidelity in an open world.
Yeah, that's wild.
Very.
What else we got? Deer. I know. Mountain lion. I think that's a mountain lion. Might be a panther. Actually, the same thing. But, you know. Well, maybe we can kayak. Floodgate. I wonder if that thing will, like, the water levels will rise. That would be kind of cool. Like, you could get areas that get flooded out. Maybe you can even have storms where you couldn't even, like, you could cross this in a lifted truck, but you couldn't cross this with, like, a full on, maybe the flood gauge gets 6 feet and you can't cross it in a frickin' anything. Just a guess, guys. Just a guess. That'd be cool if you could. All right. What else we got? And of course, the trunk shot. Everybody loves a trunk shot, guys. Coming May 26, 2026. Wow. Well, Mike, do you have anything to say so far, sir? What any inputs you were thinking?
Just looking forward to it, really. Hope it comes out pretty sooner than May
Sooner than
26th.
later.
Yeah.
Man, I'm hoping. I'm hoping. Like, I'm definitely excited. And I'm not, from what I can see now, I'm not as worried about what, um, what I think GTA 6 might have turned into. Yeah, I definitely, those fears feel squashed, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, definitely get you there. I understand.
Like, I definitely think, I, I think it's going to be a more serious game. There'll be some comedy, but it's not going to be goofy like GTA 5. I think it's going to be a more serious story like GTA 4 with a little more romance and stuff involved in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Like, it definitely seems like a more serious story than GTA 4 to me. Maybe a little goofy, or GTA 5, I mean. Like, maybe goofy here and there, but I think it's going to be a more in your face, serious type of deal with everything, which I'm fine with. I actually like having a more serious crime drama kind of thing going on. And I think the community at large uh, probably feels the same. But you know what, guys? That's just our 2 cents, and we'll see you all in the very near future.